Alright, what's up guys? My name is Zach, and today I am driving a 1998 Toyota TRD2000GT. Behind me is a 2.0 liter inline 4 that has been turbocharged, and down below is a 5-speed manual transmission. Now, I am super excited to be driving this TRD2000GT for many reasons, but mainly the fact that only 35 of these were ever made. This is number 11 of 35, and they are one of the rarest Japanese cars that you can even find, if you can find one at all. And so today we're going to be taking a look at this very special and very rare Toyota. But if you'd like to submit your own vehicle and have it reviewed here on the channel, you can head on over to my website, zackpradel.com/submit. It's a quick and easy submission form. It takes under a minute to fill out, and I come out to you. And if you'd like to see all my videos weeks or sometimes months in advance, you can head on over to my Patreon for only $5 a month. This video is made possible by Collectible JDM Imports. Collectible JDM is based out of Finland, but they will find your perfect JDM vehicle no matter where you are. If you would like to import a vehicle or contact them about a vehicle you're looking for, please click the link in the description below. But let's get back to what the heck this thing is. Well, it is a Toyota MR2. If you're looking at this and saying, Zach, that's just an MR2, you would be 50% correct. It is an MR2, but it is not just an MR2. So, TRD stands for Toyota Racing Development. I think we all know this at this point. Back in the early 90s, they had an MR2 race car. It was a GT touring car, and they won a lot of races with it. It was a cool car, and TRD, Toyota Racing Development, funny enough, developed that car. And so they decided to offer a road-going version for people with strong enough wills and big enough bank accounts. Basically, there was two ways to get it. You could either take your car, your existing MR2, to TRD and they would upfit it with all of their goodies, or you could have one pulled off of the assembly line and turned into one of these from the factory. Now, this is an existing car. This chassis is a 1991. However, it actually does receive a new VIN number and VIN plate when it becomes the 2000 GT. Basically, what it gets is all of the factory TRD parts. It gets an exhaust. It has the TRD optional short throw shifter, TRD steering wheel, which is a Momo unit. It's painted in a Lexus white that we'll get to a little bit later on. And rumor has it, again, this is a rumor, is that some of these cars, some of the 35, left the TRD facility with race car bits on it to make it more powerful. This particular one did not get that. That is the standard inline 4 turbo that the normal MR2 got, or the normal MR2 turbo got, but allegedly there was some that were making a lot more power. All said and done, like I said, only 35 of these were made, and there's not really many left. And although this one is somewhat modified as well, this is an extremely rare bird. So let's get back to that inline 4 turbo behind me. Like I said, standard MR2 turbo engine. It works really, really well. It's very fun. It's not anything too crazy. This car looks wild. It's not a very wild driving experience, and this particular one is just standard MR2 turbo, which is very fun. This car is light and chuckable and mid-engine and all that stuff, but not anything too crazy there. Like I said, paired to it is a 5-speed manual transmission. It does have that short throw TRD shifter on it, which is absolutely lovely, and it's just so notchy into gear. One of the best. Last but not least about the drivetrain, it of course maintains that rear wheel drive. So how does it feel to drive the MR2? I'm not going to be beating on it here in today's video. Main reason is the fact that it is a 1 of 35 in the world, one of only a few in the country maybe, and so I don't want to take it out on the main roads and risk anything happening to this vehicle. What I can tell you, I've driven plenty of MR2 turbos before. They're very fun. Lift off oversteer definitely is a thing, but it's not this like monster under the bed. If you drive it with a little bit of grace and a little bit of finesse, you'll be fine. Visibility is good, ride quality is sporty, nothing more there. With that stuff out of the way, let's talk about the interior. Well, in front of me, I have 5 gauges. So off to the left is our fuel and speedometer. In the center is the little boost gauge, and off to the right is the tachometer and coolant temperature. On the steering wheel, we do get that Toyota Racing Development badge in the center with the Momo wheel. And off to the right, we do have a climate control vent that is surrounded by fake carbon fiber, and on the door we have the typical MR2 door card, along with power mirrors, power locks, and power windows. Moving into the center, we do have our digital clock, we have 2 climate control vents, and we have an aftermarket radio. This was added at some point after the TRD2000GT kit was added onto this one. And then we have our climate controls. This is a factory AC car, which is very nice here in Arizona. And then we have that short throw shifter. Absolutely love it. Now, there are no cup holders here in the TRD2000GT, so unfortunately it fails, but very, very much expected. The seat has also been replaced with a bucket seat, and the passenger seat has been replaced with a newer MR2 seat, so neither of these seats are original. They're holding me in. Very sporty feel, but again, not part of that TRD package. We do have a frunk. We can take a look up there. It's not anything too crazy. You don't get anything unique under there as well, but you do get a TRD specific VIN plate, which is very, very cool to see, and I bet you haven't seen one of those, so a unique little piece of history. You also do get a trunk out at the back. It's not very big, but it is there. Let's do a walk around. There's 2 main things we got to talk about, which first, the undeniable part is this color. This is a Lexus color from the 1990s, and it has this like blue haze to it in certain lights. It might be no, it might not. It is the most gorgeous white color I have ever seen on a car. It is so fantastic, so flawless, so special, while still looking mundane in the shadows. It's crazy. This car's paint is bipolar, and I love that. And yes, I'm looking at you, Championship White from Honda. This is better. But you'll also notice the wide body kit here on the TRD2000GT, and look at these front fenders. These front fenders are chunky. They are big boys. This thing did not come to mess around at all, and that is very, very clear here. With all of that being said, let's get on to my final thoughts. What do I think driving a Toyota TRD2000 GT? Well, it's incredible. Not the fact that this car is mind-blowing in any way. It's a very manageable amount of power. It's a fun, open-top experience. It's cool to be driving something so special and so few numbered. One of only 35 to ever exist, and exist 25 years ago. If we lost one of these a year, we'd be down to 10. Now, I'm not going to do the Corvette thing and say, oh, well, with these seats and these options, it's technically one of one. No, I'm not going to do that to you. But this is a really rare car, and that's why I'm treating it as such. I would love to take this on a canyon road. I would love to beat the snot out of it. The value is just too great in order to do that. If you buy your own, you can happily beat the snot out of it. I don't care. Because this isn't my car, I want to respect it, and I want to put this into the Museum of Shooting Cars, a collection of cars from all across the world that are special in their own certain way, and this is special too. I can't believe that TRD actually did this. I can't believe that Toyota actually did this, because nowadays, at least here in 2025, TRD is kind of neutered. I like the TRD Pro vehicles. I like the TRD Tacoma. I like the TRD 4Runner. They're great. They are good cars, but they're not pushing the envelope like they used to. They're not crazy, crazy machines. This is a crazy machine, and it is truly Toyota Racing developed. This technology comes from their race cars. And so nowadays, it's a sticker that they put on the side of your pickup truck to go to Walmart. But this was meant to pump that blood just a little bit faster through your veins. And I think that it accomplished that very, very well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Huge thank you to Jad for letting me take out this TRD2000GT. What an absolute privilege. Again, I just want to say thank you to Collectible JDM for making this video possible. If you would like to source a JDM vehicle, please click the link down in the description below and make your dreams a reality. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to rate the video, comment on the video, and subscribe if you really liked it. Take care, guys.